YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy, Otis Blue, coming to you with another freaking video. And today, man, we're going over my top 10 millionaire makers. All right, for this next bull run. This is my top 10 of what I think can make you guys hit that $1 million mark. Now, these are not all DGen coins. I know you guys like the DGen coins. This is like a good solid coins that's doing well. They're not like degen all the way cheap, and not all the way too expensive for you guys to get some good gains and possibly hit that $1 million mark. You can possibly take $1,000 to $1 million with these coins, maybe even just one of these coins. All right, that's the goal. But you have 10 of them, right? Spread your money out how you want, with see how you want to do it. But I think these coins can get you there. All right. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Get that out off the off bat. Like the video right now. That way, this gets out to more people, and the algorithm hits it, and all our videos start pumping, guys. All right. And also, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I had a good Christmas. This video, I'm using a new camera my wife got me. It's pretty bright. I haven't messed with it yet, so forgive me if the video looks a little blurry or bright or whatever. I just wanted to test it out. It's supposed to be like some 4K nice camera. So I'm testing it out. All right. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's get into the video. So, my top 10 list. All right. Off bat, we have narratives, guys, right? We have the narratives. You have the gaming narratives. You have the metaverse. You have memes. You have DeFi. You guys have layer ones, layer twos, AI. There's all kind of narratives, right? These are the narratives I think can do well in the next bull run. And I also think there's always like a black swan narrative that nobody knows about, and always comes in the new crypto bull run, in the new crypto bull cycle. There's always a new one or two narratives that comes up that you have to have money on the side ready to deploy into that narrative. So these are the narratives that's already out, that's pumping right now, that I think can do well in the next bull run. And make sure you have money on the side for one or two new ones that pop up. Just like last cycle, it was NFTs. Metaverse was a new one that popped up in the last cycle. So you always be ready for new narratives to pop up. You don't want to be sitting on the sidelines with no money in your pocket for when something new comes up, because these narratives might not even pop off. It may be something new that pops off, which usually always happens, right? So just be ready. Anyway, so I'm going to start out with the gaming narrative. And with the gaming, we'll start out with the gaming ecosystem, right? This coin here, Miror, this is one of my top picks for like a gala type play. This, to me, can be the next gala, right? And if we go to here, let's see where Mirror is at in the market cap wise. And guys, a lot of people say market cap doesn't matter. I think it does in some sense. Also, I think supply matters too, because you don't want a lot of supply out there. Your coin won't be able to pump high. As you can see, Mirror is at 92 million, and I think that's still pretty cheap, because if we look and see where Gala is, right? Let's go. Come on, computer. But Gala is probably, let's see. All right, as you can see, Gala is at 836 million right now. But at its peak, Gala was all the way up here at 70 cents. It was billions, guys, billions, right? So with that being said, I'm not gonna get into what was the actual number, Um, but Gala was billions. So if we see Miria is about 96 million right now, and I got into this early. I'm already up about 8 or 9x on this coin. I was up over 10x because, as you see, Miria had a big pump in the last week or two. So I'm already up at 10x, but I still think it has a lot to go from here. So I'm gonna put Miria at, let's say, I think it can do another 100x, guys, from here. I think you can do 100x from here. Um, they have the nodes. Mirror have the nodes. I got a couple of those nodes. The nodes are paying out roughly about 1,500 Mirror tokens a day, and at the current price, that's about uh, almost $20, I think. If you got a couple of those nodes, you could be making a couple $100 a day. A couple of thousand per month, and when the coin pumps, those nodes are going to be worth a lot. I remember at the peak, Gala nodes, one node was worth about $90,000, almost $100,000. Right now, mirror nodes are going for about 5,800. When I got into the nodes, they're about 4,500. So the nodes are already pumping. The nodes are already going up. So I think Mirror can get to definitely over $1 billion. When I got into Mirror, it was a lot lower than it is now, and I'm already up at 10x almost. And I think it can do billions, which I think it'll be close to 100x from here, guys. That would push it to possibly 100x from 100 million, maybe 10 billion. Gala did it, right? So I think Mirror can do it. Even if it doesn't, you'll probably land around a 50x. You put $1,000 in, it's 50K. You put $1,000 in, that's 100K if it goes 100x, right? For me, obviously, it's going to be a lot more, but I got in pretty early, right? Um, but I think Mirror and if you go to their website, I'm not getting into all the nicks and crannies in this video on the websites and what they're doing because I don't want to make it a long video. You have people like Superman and other influencers that do that. You guys can dig in deep, but just know, have this on your radar. I think it's good. There's another coin that's comparable to this. I'll probably talk about it later. I might get it too. But you only need one or two of them, guys, in each narrative, right? So this is going to be my gaming ecosystem coin. Um, and then my next coin is going to be Star Atlas. That will be my actual gaming coin, right? So you got Mirror, the gaming ecosystem where people are building the games on. Then you're going to have Star Atlas, which is a game that you can play. It's not per se an ecosystem where you can build games on, but it's an actual game. And if you guys go to their website, I'm not going to go to the website, but if you go to their website, Star Atlas, the game looks crazy, guys. The 3D, I don't know if they can pull this thing off by the next bull run or during the bull run, this thing is gonna go absolutely bonkers. So I think it can do 100x from here. I'm putting this in the 100x category. That's just my opinion. Let's see where it is, market cap wise. It's ranked 396. Let's see where it is market cap wise. So again, this one is at 87 million market cap wise. So I mean, 87 million, 100x from here would put that at 10x will be 870 million. So 100x will be 8.7 billion. I don't think that's for the type of game they're trying to run. I think it can get to 8.7 billion, guys. If this is going to be a major super cycle bull run, I think coins like this can get to billions. And hey, 8 billion, 8.7 billion from here, I think you can do it. And like I said, guys, 100x is not going to be 8.7 billion from me. I got in early in this coin also. I'm up maybe 4 or 5x on this already. So 100x is not going to be um 8.7 billion for me. This is for, if you're starting right now, this is the prices I'm giving you. For people like me and other people like you, some of you guys who've been watching me for a while, if y'all got into these coins way beforehand, you guys already know, right? You guys already probably up on a lot of these coins. But yeah, look up for Star Atlas. That's a good gaming coin. Now, cream of the crop, we got meme tokens. Meme tokens are pumping off right now. I'm not too big into meme tokens. I did well with Shiba last bull cycle, but because I was so scared, I got out way before it did like the astronomical numbers. I thought when I got out that was astronomical because I turned like 5K into like 50 something K. I did like a 10x, right? And I thought that was great. I was like, damn, I'm getting out. But there's people that, man, they turned 5K into like 500,000. Like I was like scratching my head. But I was just too scared with the meme coin because I didn't know what it was gonna do. It didn't have no use case, and I was just like, but anyway, I think memes are gonna do the same thing again, and also there might be a few that you don't know of that's gonna pop up that do well. Just like now, there's like last week, I can probably give you 5 meme coins that did like 100x in last week. But you would have to got into them real fast, get out because they would do 100x pump, then dump. There's some that's up like 1,000%, 1,000 something x, but you have to get them when they first come out, and then when they do the pump, you got to get out like quickly, but I'm not into playing that game, right? I'm looking for the cream of the crop. And to me, you got Doge, you got Shiba. I think those are played out for now. They probably gonna still have runs again, but they're the A1 coins of the meme, I guess you can call it. Doge, Shiba, Floki. What else? Um, you know, I don't even know. I just think those are the only three I can think of. The ones you can think of. Those are cream of the crop. And the one that popped up recently as another cream of the crop is Peppy right here, guys. Now, this is going to be the fourth one, like a Doge, like a Shiba, like a Floki, to, you know, where people know the name, like Pepe. People are starting to know the name, just like a Doge. So I think this is going to do well because this wasn't out last cycle. This is just having its first cycle, right? So I think this can do a 50x from now. Even though it already had good pumps, I think it can still go crazy and do another 50x from here, right? What's the price on Pepe? Let's see. Pepe. And this thing is already ranked in the top 100. That's crazy. So yeah, see, it's already at 569 million. So a 50x, well, let's see, a 10x will put this at 5 billion, and then another 10x from there would put it at 50 billion. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna have to reduce it. I think this can do maybe a 20x from here. Yeah, I don't think because the numbers are getting. I mean, it's possible it could do another 50x from here, but I don't know. I mean, it's already high. I'm gonna put this at a 20x. I'm gonna put this at a 20x. Come on. Come on. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna put this at a 20x. Just because it's already had a pump, guys. It's already $500 million, more than $500 million. and the bull run haven't started yet. I know, and it could push it up more, but you get it. You're thinking of when people see the price of this, they're gonna want to get into the lower ones, the cheaper ones. But this still is gonna do high. This could hit 50 billion. Don't get it twisted. This could hit 50 billion, which will be that'll be what from here. That'll be 100x. So don't get it twisted. But that's a big jump from here, 20x to 100x. I'm gonna be conservative, and I'm gonna say this is gonna do a 20x. So I'm not gonna get too crazy, but Pepe should be on your watch list. Now, I know you guys have seen this week the pump on Moon River, right? This is another blue chip, in my opinion, on the Polkadot ecosystem. Moon River, Moonbeam. This coin has been pumping. I always knew this ecosystem was gonna pump, and people are starting to build on it. They're starting to, you know, make some things happen, guys. So now, Moon River, I'm already up like 12x on Moon River because of the pump it just had. Guys, it went from what was it, like $6 a week or two ago, and now it's in the 30s. It went all the way up to like I think almost $50. It was like 40 something dollars. Like, dude, and some of us got in super low. Like I got in the dollars, like less than $6. Um, so yeah, I'm already up a crazy amount of money on this, right? Which is still not, super crazy because I think this is gonna do 100x. I think possibly 1,000x, but I'm gonna say 100x, right? And let me show you how. Let me show you how. Let's go, Moon River. Moon River. Let me show you how. Moon River. So with the pump that just happened, Moon River is still only $255 million, right? And I say only conservatively, $29, right? This can go to 20 billion. Easy, because it's a cream of the crop coin. This is a top 10 coin, guys. In my opinion, Moon River is a top 10 coin, right? This can go to 20 billion. That's another 100x from here. For me, because I got in so low, that's gonna be more than it's gonna be a couple hundred x's for me. But for you, you can get. I think this is gonna be in the billions, high tens of billions next bull run, in my opinion. So keep that on your radar. And then obviously we got its counterpart, its buddy, its pal, Moonbeam. A lot of stuff are being built on Moonbeam, as you know, Moon River is the test ecosystem for Moonbeam. Moonbeam is like the mother, I would say, the mother ecosystem, and Moon River is the test. So they test everything out on Moon River, and then they deploy it on Moonbeam. And Moonbeam have a lot of they're testing out a lot of stuff like gaming stuff, and this is gonna be one of my top ecosystems that I'm gonna be looking to invest in. So I can't wait to see what games come out on this ecosystem, what projects come out on it, so I can invest into those. I think that's going to bump the price of Moonriver and Moonbeam. So again, I think this also could do 100x. I think this also is going to be able to do 100x. Let me show you the price of this one. So the price of this one, let's see. And right now, Moon River is pumping. So Glimmer is having a little pump too, but all the pump is going into Moon River. So I think Moonbeam is having a little pump as well. But I think once Moon River hits its peak, then Moonbeam is gonna is gonna come shooting up, trying to catch up. So right now it's at 373 million. Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna have to put it down just a little bit. So let's say I think you could do another 50x from here. That'll be maybe 15 billion, or 15 billion or so, 15 to 20 billion uh ecosystem. I think you can do that. I mean, if they start building on this thing, 50x for sure. 50x for sure in the next bull run, for sure. Like, come on. Like, they start putting some games on there, AI projects, DeFi projects, all the works. Yeah, 50x for sure. Now, let's get into AI, which is going to be another big narrative. So, my first coin in the AI is going to be one of the Bluezilla projects. Um, Bluezilla is a launchpad ecosystem. They have a lot of launchpad products, launchpad, ecosystems like AIPad, AdaPad, Meta VPad, Game Zone. So they have a bunch of launch pads that you can get into for new projects when they come out. New projects come out on those launch pads. You get into the ecosystem, you stake the coins, and then you're able to get into the coins, to the new coins that come out. So, but the strategy is, in my opinion, some of these projects, unless it's a good one, I wouldn't actually stake it to try to get into the IDO. I would get into the coin, because usually after the IDO, launches, people dump the coin. So, and that happened a lot last cycle. So the best strategy in my opinion to do is get the coins, the launchpad tokens, and as it pumps, you get the rift up. You double, triple your money, get out right before the IDO comes out. Get out when it dips, get back in and keep doing that. And you can keep, what you call it. You can keep double, tripling your money, and then you got the little, uh, you got a little system there. You're getting 100x, 100% each time. You pretty much gonna make some good money doing that. But this next cycle, you got AI pad. In my opinion, I think it's gonna be the sleeper, because the coin was so low when I got into it. It was like less than a million. It was in the 100,000s. So I think this can do a lot, um, as far as the token price. And I think they're gonna have a lot of projects come out on it, just because the narrative for next cycle is going to be AI and gaming. So I think from here you can get modestly a 30x. Modestly a 30x. Let's see what the price is for. Let's see what the price is for AI pad. AI pad. Let's see. Okay, so AI pad. The price is 13 cents. It's at 11 million. So as you can see, I'm already up like a 10x on this. When I got into it, it was like literally like 400 and something thousand, like 400 something thousand market cap. It was really cheap, like all the way. Let's see, like really really cheap, guys, all the way up in here, like crazy cheap. Anyway, so a 30x from here would put this at a $40 million market cap, which is not bad. I mean, most of these tokens. So actually, it probably could do a 50x, because a 50x from here will be. Um, I want to say it could do a 100x. You know what? I think it could do a 100x. I'm only saying it because most of the launchpad tokens, I've never seen them stay over 100 million. Like, it's hard for them. Some of them do, but the majority of them usually don't stay over 100 million market cap, because the only use case for the launchpad tokens is getting into IDOs. when there's no IDOs, the coins typically drop. The Launchpad coin typically drops. So there's no incentive to keep buying it and having the price rise up. So that's why I think they don't last over 100. In the bull run, they can sustain around 100 million because more people's in the, more people's coming into the crypto space. So more people are getting the coins because they're anticipating the IDOs. But like right now, as you can see, because nothing's going on, it's hovering around the 10 million, even though there was just an IDO this week on it. The coin's going up because like I said, I'm still up 10x on it. And it's hovering around there because I think it's anticipating for the next crypto bull run. So I think I'll put it up here at the 50x. I think it could do a 100x, but I'll be modest and say 50x. But don't sleep on AI pad, guys. I think that's gonna do good. And also, I have some of the other Blue Sealer launch pads as well. I think they're gonna do well as well. Maybe not as high as AI pad, or who knows. But I think AI pad will be the one, in my opinion, to get. And then obviously, Fetch AI right here. I think this is gonna do big numbers, guys. I want to say 1,000x, but I gotta look at the chart and see. But I'm going with 100x. But let's see. I think I want to say 1,000x because Fetch AI, it's already been pumping, and that's one of the big narratives for next. And then a lot of industry people are buying this. You see, it's already ranked in the top 100, like literally 100. It's ranked 101. Yeah, there you go. It's at 576 million. I think this can be a big billionaire company token. 50 billion, guys. 100x. That's where I think this can go. Because you got a lot of these YouTubers talking about this, and then you got a lot of institutional investors. I think this one is gonna do well. So don't sleep on this one. And again, that one we're up already on that one as well. A lot of these, like I said, we got in early, so I think that one is going to be a sleeper one because you have a lot of different ones that people are investing in too, like a Singularity .net, and there's a few other ones, but Fetch AI, between them two, Fetch AI is a little bit more on top because Singularity I think been on longer, but watch out for those. I think I want to say 1,000x. That would put it way like I think in like Ethereum's realm, but 100x I think it could do. And then if it only gets 50x, you still do good, but I think that's gonna do 100x. If this is the super cycle we're talking about, I don't think none of these should do us wrong all the way up here. All right, and now my last three, all in the same ecosystem, the pulsechain ecosystem. You guys know this is my number one ecosystem, and then obviously close second is my Moonbeam and Moon River ecosystem. But I think these, because they're being beat up so bad right now, like these are the only coins I'm down on. literally, these are the only coins I'm down on. But with that being said, I did dollar cost average and try to scoop some up and at least double my bag while the price was down because I've been down like 90% on these coins. So I was able to scoop the same amount I had at break even for really cheap at the 90% dip, right? So, but with that being said, at first I was thinking this ecosystem could do the 1,000x, the 10,000x. I'm going to be conservative just because you got, the SEC case with Richard Hart. And we've seen what that did to Ripple, to XRP. It took years. XRP didn't move like or budge, like not one bit. So if that happens with the pulsechain ecosystem, we could be sitting like sitting ducks. Nothing could happen. Maybe a 5x, right, at most. But I'm still going to be conservative. I think pulsechain itself possibly could do from here a 50x, which would put you at maybe a 50x from here for people that already got in on the launch or on the sacrifice. That would probably give you maybe a 15 to 20 or 25x from sacrifice price. But if you were getting in dollar cost averaging, it would be a clean 50x, right? If you didn't do anything from sacrifice price from here to now, that won't be a 50x. You'll have to do the calculations, but I think it's between 15 and 20x if we do a 50x from here, which sucks. But it's still good if you put in a good amount of money, or sacrifice a good amount of money. Anyway, Pulse X, I think, is gonna do lower than Pulsechain because Pulsechain is the layer one. Layer ones usually do a lot better than the layer twos, which is Pulse X is the layer two. But I always have this feeling that Pulse X might do 100x, right? But I'm gonna be conservative and put it at 30x. Again, same narrative as this. If you've been dollar cost averaging while the price were down, you'll get a clean 30x possibly, right? And then these are just the numbers. I'm just being conservative. If it does 1,000x or 10,000x, great. But at least look for these numbers, and then have your stop loss or stop number in sight, just in case it does this, and then the bull runs over, and then you can't get out, or you're not hoping for something higher, and then you lose all your money again. All right, and then lastly, Hex. I think Hex is going to be the sleeper because Hex been getting beat up more than the both of these, right? And when I say Hex, I mean the E Hex, not the P Hex. PX probably going to do good too, but E Hex is the sleeper because everybody been thinking, oh, forget about E Hex, and as you can see, E Hex been having some pumps. Obviously, it went back, reversed back to low numbers, but that was just a preview. I think it's going to do crazy. I want to say 1,000x from here because people just sleeping too much on this, like literally. And when people sleep, things go crazy. So this is the 1,000x sleeper I think people are sleeping on. So now if it does 50x, 100x, cool beans. But don't be surprised if it does 1,000x. I'm gonna put it up here because I think this is the sleeper. And 1,000x from where we at right now. Let's see. Let's see Hex. Let's see. This is not the true. This is not the true market cap for Hex. Can't be. But anyway, we can do it from the price, right? So let me pull up a calculator. 1,000x from here. Let's do 0.005,497 times 1,000 equals $5.50. Okay. The all-time high was 48 cents. So, Maybe, yeah, we might have to change that. I don't think it's gonna be doing no $5. It's at least gonna get to its all time high. Let's see what the all time high is. Let's see how much percentage that is. So the all time high was 48 cents. 0.48 divided by 0.005522 equals, that's a 86.93x. So I'd say 100x. Yeah, let's go with 100x. I wanted, in my heart, I want to say 1000x. We all want to, but I don't think it's going to no damn $5. Let's say 100x. 100x, yeah, that's conservative. It can at least get back to its all-time high, right? Now, if we double from there, that'd be great. It'll be a 200x. Cool. But yeah, I think I'm good with that. Anyway, guys, this is my top 10 predictions for where I think the coins that you should have in your portfolio to possibly take $1,000 to $1 million. Anyway, hope y'all like the video. Leave your comments in the box below. Let me know what y'all think about my price predictions, my list. What else y'all want to see? If y'all want to see my DGen list, let me know. All that stuff. Yeah, and I think that's it for this video. So until I see y'all in the next video, hope y'all have a new year and let this new year be a crazy, crazy good one. Make sure y'all get in shape, get your body right, get your mind right, and then get your money right. Let's do it. Peace.